That'll work for the intro, babe.
What?
My schnuckum.
Yeah.
I'm giving her head scratches. And there's a fan going because it's hot. So, we got a yap session, babe.
Right.
Not you, babe. Shut up. We got a bit of a yap session. More on the perspective on training. In calisthenics, we're constantly bombarded with 1,000 different exercises that are like damn near Pokemon variations, and typically very, very overwhelming for beginners. And I get asked questions a lot, IRL and in the gym. Like, how I do handstands, how to get better muscle ups, how to do this and that. The most retard-proof way of getting started at calisthenics is legitimately, and people, bang, being distraction.
Well, that.
She's brain rotting right now. Brain rot maxing. We were supposed to go to Michael Jackson movie, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were supposed to go. We was like, nah, we're good. We're chill inside. So, back to the discussion. When they say, how do I get better at calisthenics? And then there's a billion different things you got to get good at. Really, if you brute force 99% of it, most calisthenics skills are balls. It's like 90% of it is just having the courage just to go all out. And then the 10% is actually like strength and skill. For a handstand, most people are too afraid to fall. But in reality, you have to fall in order to be able to catch yourself. It's kind of like, babe, it's kind of like if you want to go to heaven, you got to die. You can't have both.
Oh, yeah.
Can't have both.
Nope.
So, whenever it's like, I'm afraid of falling over, that's okay. That's actually a good thing, because that is you having the courage to do something that you might fail in, and it's worth something. Otherwise, no one would give a shit if you could handstand. No one would give a shit if you could do 100 push-ups, if everybody could do it. But since you have almost this level of nervousness, that's good. That's God telling you, hey, you're doing something that's not many people are doing. And if you want to get good at something most people are doing, you got to do what no one's doing. So, same thing for calisthenics. The way to not overthink when it comes to calisthenics is to simply understand this one thing. They cured almost 99% of my overthinking, and my overthinking still occurs sometimes. I just say, whoa, Satan, get behind me, it's a little gay, back up. I just say, no matter what I choose, whether I be like, I don't know what to do, let me just do 500 push-ups, or I don't know what to do, let me just do some pull-ups, one-arm pull-ups, let me just see what feels good, what doesn't. I remember, no matter what decision I make, you will still gain progress, no matter what you do. Fitness, whatever goal you have, whether it's muscle building, getting stronger, or just staying healthy, it is all on a spectrum on what you do. So if you train hard, you train easy or consistently, you do light weights, heavy weights, you do progressions, you do weighted calisthenics, you do the same workout over and over again, it doesn't matter, because really the destination, let's say it's like a grocery store. You want to go to the grocery store, or you want to build muscle. You want to get in there in either the Lamborghini or the sedan or a bicycle. Clearly, the Lamborghini is going to get you there quicker, but some of y'all can't afford the Lamborghini, so you go with the Honda. And some of you are just like understanding that, a lot of you understand that the bike's going to take the fucking longest. So there's so-called optimal, the bike, and then there's all this extra, you're doing accessories, you're training every day. That's the Lamborghini. It's just like, you don't need to do all that. What's the goal? The goal is to get to Publix. It does not matter how you get there, as long as you get there. And how you choose with what you got currently is how fast or how easy it'll be to get there. Like for me, when I started, I didn't even have the bike option. I just had walking. That was my option. It was doing pull-ups on a door frame, and just doing hella push-ups. I had a 20-pound curl, and I was just curling that thing. Couldn't even do that when I was 15. Now I had to use 2 arms to curl a 20-pound plate. So there's no ideal way to get started in calisthenics. Just do calisthenics. The most simple workout plan would just be to, as long as I got in there and I left a little tired, all right, we're good. Just keep that consistency up. So what are the exercises I do, Junior? You're doing all this yapping while scratching Shorty's hair. What are you doing? Simply do pull-ups, push-ups, squats, leg raises. That's it. That is literally it. People get damn near pissed at me, and it's hilarious because they'll be like, there's no way you only do those 4 exercises and you look like that. Or you perform like this and you got these muscles. And I'm like, shut up. Shut up. My homie, just at the gym, the last time I was there, he was like, how does the pull-up work your back? It can't hit all those muscles at once. That's not what they say. I'm like, most people are stupid, small, and weak. Okay? Shut up and listen to me, because I have the results that you want. This is not me being egotistical. I'm just telling you, if you want to attain something, the easiest way is to talk to somebody who's already got it. So, me having this, and me only doing calisthenics, people are just like, what do you do? I do this, this, and this. And they're like, no way. I'm like, shut up. I know it's... People tend to complicate the way to get there, but it doesn't matter how you get there. It's either the Lambo, the bicycle, or the sedan. It doesn't matter. Just get there. Are you laughing at my jokes, babe? What are you laughing at? She's laughing at memes. This gooner right here. What are you showing? Man, not now.
Okay.
But this is the shut up, simplistic idea of calisthenics. So how did I just first start training? You know, Junior, doing all this yippee yapping, hip hopping around. Essentially, my first year, if I were to restart, do it all again, I would focus severely on doing the basics, push-ups, pull-ups, squats, and leg raises. And I would do it not even for the amount of reps. I would do that shit for time and practice. I would get so good at push-ups that I would go to any military operation and then do more than everybody there. That's how comfortable you got to get. Do 50 diamond push-ups, because anybody could do 50 regular push-ups. Go to the Y, do the one arms. You have to get comfortable putting yourself and pushing, pulling, hinging, and squatting in horizontal and vertical planes. And so when you get comfortable doing that, that is their baseline of being able to do all the fun shit you see on Instagram. Most of the skills you see on Instagram, planche, levers, flags, most of those, I've gotten those without even training for them. My front lever, I got it from being retarded strong on pulling. Same with my 90-degree handstand push-up. Same with my human flag. A lot of the moves that you see, they are simply trained because they have a super strong base. Even when I did pole dancing for a little bit, my friends were just like, oh my god, you have such a good base. I've never done pole dancing. I just have a really strong base of pulling and pushing, and that's where you can build off your front lever, your planche, your handstands, your whatever technique you want to learn. It really just stems from those 4 moves and getting really strong at them. So you would go from push-ups, you go for knee push-ups, you can go to wall push-ups, or you go advanced. So you go to the handstand push-ups, the one-arm push-ups, the clapping push-ups. It doesn't matter as long as it's progressively harder than last time and you're trying to maintain consistency. I've been at this for almost, since I was 15, I'm 23. A long time. And that's where I can confidently say I know what I'm talking about when it comes to calisthenics. And so whenever you're going to the gym, especially if you're new, I don't care if you're fat, if you're skin to the bone, if you have a pear build, or you look like a raspberry but upside down, it doesn't matter. As long, babe, lock in. It doesn't matter. Shush. I don't even need them to imagine how you look like because of your voice. Shh. Thank you. When they're gonna be, because they're gonna be like, man, she sounds beautiful. I'm like, shh. I know. And so, whatever you look like, whatever you're starting out with, and you just go to the gym and you're anxious as hell on what to do, I'm gonna let you know one thing: no matter what you do is better than nothing. And to maintain that consistency, eventually you're just gonna be like, I know what I'm doing. I'm here to have fun, and I just gotta lock the fuck in. And then after, for a while, people are gonna start asking you for advice. That's just inevitable. When I was just getting roasted at the park for skipping lunch in high school, I'd get roasted for that years down the line. It's so funny how this worked. They would then ask me help, and I'd be like, fuck no. I'm kidding. I would help them, obviously. But that's kind of the gist of the video. Next video will be about weighted calisthenics and the biggest mistake people make from it.